Good evening, everyone. My name is Mark Krebs. I'm a gold qualified consultant with Team Sunset, part of Team Empire and Team Rising Tide. Welcome to tonight's training on ways to market your business. This training is going to focus not only on the social media marketing aspect, but on your local marketing aspect of your business. So we all know about the social media marketing aspect, where you can grab your videos from your suppliers or your photos from your suppliers and come up with different calls to action, different captions, different things to post out there on social media. So there are some new tools that have gone out there, like StreamYard for Norwegian Cruise Line. They also have customizable videos now for us with your call to action at the end of their 15 and 30-second promotional videos for Mexico and the Caribbean, Alaska and Europe, and a brand video for 15 and 30-second videos that you can customize. And I will show you guys one of those here in just a few minutes for the Caribbean that I customized last night. Well, this morning, I should say. Royal Caribbean has also launched a new program called Ralio, which will post to every major social media outlet: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Google Business for you, and Yelp. So they will post to every single one of your social media outlets as well for free. Yes, for free. You just have to go into the sales and marketing tab on Cruising Power to get signed up for Ralio. There is a premium version of it for $7.95 a month that has AI generated content. It is free to try for the first 7 days, and then you're charged $7.95 a month for it. You also get more insights into your target market. Yes, it is more than what BranchUp does, and I've been comparing it to BranchUp as well, Richard, and the content is there, but it specifically is for Royal Caribbean Group. So it's Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and Silversea. So it is just those three brands. Now, BranchUp gives us dozens, if not hundreds of brands right now. With their new rollout, they have hundreds of suppliers that we can all use to post on our Facebook business pages and our LinkedIn business pages. Now, many of these suppliers are still coming soon. They're working out the details in BranchUp in order to post these, make these posts for us. So you've still got the standard ones that are going out right now, but there are more brands that are coming out to there are more brands coming out to BranchUp as well in the near future. It is spelled Rollio. I just put it into the chat box. Yes, Richard, thank you for the link. You just access it from your sales and marketing tab in Cruising Power. So just go to cruisingpower.com and then click on the sales and marketing tab, and you will sign up for Ralio there. They started immediately posting for me the next day after I signed up. I have looked at the posts. They look very nice. They will post your phone number, your web page, your Facebook information, your any of your socials that you put in there. So your Instagram, your LinkedIn, your Facebook, your TikTok, your YouTube. Hi, Harvey. So Ralio is going to be one of our best friends for Royal Caribbean, and we sell a lot of Royal Caribbean with Archer. So I think this is going to be a big marketing tool for us if we use it properly. Now, don't just rely on the social media marketing. You can't just rely on that. Whether you live in a small town or a big city, you still have to get out and market yourself locally. Jose in his morning briefings is always talking about wearing your brand. Okay, so kind of like what I'm doing right now with the 72 and Sunny hat. I have a 72 and Sunny t-shirt on right now. Okay, that is marketing your brand. It doesn't have to be marketing your personal brand, but wear something that has something saying that you're a travel agent on it. Okay, so if you go to the morning briefings on Fridays and they do giveaways, like I wanted an Ask a Travel Advisor ALG vacation shirt from Jose that I proudly display in my office because it's too small for me. But I proudly display that in my office. But if you win something like that, you can wear that around town, and that can be a conversation starter for people. Wait, I didn't know you were a travel advisor. And then you can say, yes, you can, or yes, I am. And then start a conversation with that. Case in point, I was getting an injection in a steroid flood done in my back this afternoon. And I was talking to my two nurses that were prepping me for the procedure today, and we were talking. And then my anesthesiologist came in, and we were all three talking about a recent trip that he had taken. Well, I just gained one client and possibly three just from talking about what I do, because I'm going to help my anesthesiologist make sure that he gets the trip vouchers that he was promised by American Airlines. And I'm going to be his new travel agent because from what he told me about his travel agent, she did not want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to help him rectify his situation. That's something that I would do for my clients any day of the week. I am available to my clients 24 hours a day. And that's something you have to do for your clients. And that's going to get you good word of mouth marketing as well, because that's the number one source of good marketing is word of mouth. When somebody gives a good review to somebody else via word of mouth, they're going to go and tell 2 or 3 other people, and they're going to go and tell 2 or 3 other people, and so on and so forth. But on the flip side of that, if you do something negative to that client, they're going to go and tell 10 other people, and it's going to start like a landslide. They're going to tell 10 other people, and they're going to tell 10 other people, and they're going to tell 10 other people, and your business is going to suffer. So that goes hand in hand with providing the best value and service to your clients that you possibly can do. So we always want to provide the best service and value to our clients. And that's what goes hand in hand with local marketing. Now, my injection wasn't so bad today. This was my 3rd one in my back. So if you're an introvert, it is very simple to talk about travel. You talk to people about travel like you can the weather. Everybody wants to travel nowadays. The travel industry has come back to close to pre-pandemic levels, if not exceeded it. And we're seeing that with our bookings. Company-wide, Archer Travel is on track to make over $1 billion in bookings this year. 1 billion with a B. Okay, that is an insane number for a host agency. And it is because people want to travel and they don't want to book it themselves. One of my nurses flat out said, I hate booking it myself. I would rather use a travel advisor. And that was an opportunity. And I have my business cards on me at all times, whether they're in my wallet or a business card holder. And I had both on me at the time. So I whipped out 3 cards, gave one to my anesthesiologist, gave 2 more, one to each of my nurses, and said, call me. I will take care of all the planning for you so that you can relax. Let me take care of all of the details for you so that you can enjoy the entirety of your vacation, which really starts with the planning. Okay? But I get recognized in my community just from wearing my brand. I've been recognized in my community just wearing a travel agent's dietary requirement shirt. People have come up to me and said, oh, that's a cool shirt. Are you a travel agent? I say yes. How many in here have the Archer Go app? I want to know in the chat box. Do you have the Archer Go app, or have you ever heard of it? Debbie has it. Allison has it. Moana has it. I have it. Caitlin has it. Keisha, Mary, Susan. Okay, so most everybody I'm seeing in here has it. Let me see here. Marie, so you've never heard of it. Okay, cool. So the Archer Go app is, and Richard, you want to hear this. The Archer Go app is exclusive for Archer agents. It costs $10.99 a year. You get it on your App Store or the Apple Store. It's $10.99 a year, and it is a mobile booking engine. Say you're out at a family reunion party and you're talking to somebody and they say, oh, you're a travel agent? I want to go to San Francisco for the weekend over July 4th. You can say to them, well, I can help you. Here's what airfare, hotel, and car rental is going to cost you. You pull out the Archer Go app, you can give them an instant quote right there and even book it for them in the app. And we get paid commission off of those bookings. Not for the airfare, of course, because we don't get paid traditional commissions on the airfare, but you're going to make 10% commission on the hotel booking unless it's a Marriott property, and 10% on the car rental. Bing, bang, boom, done. 15 minutes and you've just made 10% commission on your car rental and your hotel booking. Right there, and you didn't have to do very much work. So definitely subscribe to it, Richard. $10.99 a year is a steal. Marie, go to the App Store and download it. $10.99 a year is a steal. Okay? Because you can use this as a mobile marketing tool as well. Because every time you are giving somebody a quote on there, you can use that quote in a mock booking if you want, that you create on social media. Or if you're out at your kid's Little League game and you overhear somebody saying, well, hey, I'm planning a trip to somewhere, you can say, hey, I'm a travel agent. I can look that up for you and let you know how much it would cost. And you may have just gained a client for life. That's local marketing. That's marketing yourself. So, Christine, this is a lot faster than Expedia Tap, and it pays more commission than Expedia Tap. Expedia Tap only pays 2 to 12% commission. Rental cards, you only get 3% commission on Expedia Tap. Hotels, you're only going to get 4 to 8% commission on. So you're going to make more commission.
Thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you.
Yep. You're also going to make more commission booking direct with the hotel chain or the car rental company direct if you're working at your home office too, rather than booking it through Expedia Tap or Vax. Now, if it's a package deal, such as with Southwest Vacations, FunJet, Apple, you're going to make up to 16, 17% commission on that. So I would leave that alone. Plus, in some cases, like with Southwest Vacations, you can actually make 3% commission on the airfare portion. Centrav, you can generate good commissions on international fares. However, if you look at the fares and compare them to the published rate on the airline's websites, you are going to see they're about 20% higher. In order to make that commission, and you're subject to the 80-20 split with Archer, you can actually make more money by charging a service fee, a service ticketing fee to your client of about $75 on an international ticket per ticket than you would by booking your international airfare with Centrav. Plus you have a $15 per ticket ticketing fee, service fee that is paid directly to Centrav on top of the booking cost. And I don't like paying a third party a service fee. I like keeping my money where it is. And I don't like splitting my money with Archer. So Kai, no. Everything has to be done in USD. So you must quote everything in USD and everything has to be paid in US dollars. So Archer Go is just one tool in your tool belt that you have to market yourself locally. Okay. Now here's another one. The flyers that you can get off of the vendor sites. If you go into a site like Virgin Voyages or Delta Vacations, when you have access to them at 2 months, you can actually go in there and customize those flyers and print them out and hang them up around your town or city on community bulletin boards, at your local coffee shops, your local grocery stores, anywhere that there's a public place that you can hang flyers legally, you can put them out there and locally market yourself. Any place that has high traffic, high foot traffic, put them where your potential clients can see them so that they will come to you. Local marketing is all about footwork. Okay.
Yo, Mark,
Yes, Harvey.
I wanted to say real quick with what you were just talking about, putting it in high traffic areas, not even necessarily high traffic areas, but the correct or appropriate high traffic areas.
That's right. Yep. Finding the right high traffic areas for you. And sometimes it's trial and error. If you're not getting hits from one location, move it to another location. Starbucks is always good. Here in the Midwest, we have Caribou Coffee. That's usually pretty good. Laundromats, not so much. Doctor's offices can be a gold mine because that is always a high traffic area. Put some of your collateral there if your doctor's offices will let you do that. Dentist offices, hair salons, nail salons, anything like that. Use the free collateral that we get from the vendors. I've had 15 boxes of collateral delivered to me over the past 2 weeks that I use for vendor shows, and I will talk about those here in just a few minutes as another form of local marketing. Okay, and it doesn't matter if you're using a black and white laser printer or if you're using a color printer to print these. Okay, just get your name out there. Just get your name out there. Going back to what I was saying about having your business cards, always have a business card on you. In fact, have 10 to 20 on you at all times if you can. Keep them in your wallet, in your purse, in your car, wherever you're going. If you are at the gas station and you're prepaying at the pump, walk around to those other pumps and stick your business card into the credit card readers. That will force somebody to take out your business card before they put their card into the card reader and read it. Okay? And that will give your name some visibility in your area. When you're out paying for stuff like groceries, when you're out paying for a meal, when you hand over your debit or credit card, hand a business card over with it. Give it to that cashier, give it to that server. You never know when they're going to go on vacation. Get your name out there. Richard asks how I feel about virtual business cards like with Popple. I just got the dot card myself. I'm going to give it a whirl at convention. I have 2 schools of thought on it. For the vendor shows, I'm going to have physical business cards with me. And for any agent contacts I make, I'm going to use my dot card and my dot band so that people can just tap their phone to my dot band and grab my contact information off of that. So I'm going to see what the ROI is, the return on investment is both ways. The vendors and our BDMs like having those physical business cards because they can easily put a name to the card and a face to the card when they get them. And it makes it easier when we're calling them for help. The other agents go straight into contacts in my phone. So that's one way for me to sort through my contacts in the Hoova app and then to add them as contacts in my phone when I'm talking to them. So I'm still working on setting up my dot profile a little bit better. I'm fine tuning it before convention, but we're going to see how it goes. Vendor shows. Getting involved with as many free or low cost events as you can. Getting out there in the community, such as farmers markets, county fairs, street fairs, local events where you can set up a booth from no cost to a low to minimal cost to set up, and set up a table at those events with your collateral, with your business cards, and talk to people about travel. Talk to your platinums about any vouchers that they may have that you can use for a giveaway, for a raffle. Have people sign up at your table to get onto an e-newsletter list, and you can set that up in Branch Up now using their e-marketing app. And then put those people's names into a drawing for a voucher, whether it's a cruise, 3, 4, or 7-day cruise voucher, an 8-day, 7-night vacation voucher, whatever your platinum has available to you to use, or go to Marnie Hernandez's vouchers training on the 16th. My summer schedule is like this. I have a vendor fair at my local county fair, the 8th, 9th, and 10th. So as soon as I get back from convention on the 6th, I have a day off to get my stuff organized on the 7th. And then I have my local county fair where I have a booth for $40 for 3 days from the 8th, 9th, and 10th, where I'm there for 8 hours, 7 or 8 hours each day, where I'll be talking to potential clients and returning clients, and I'll be giving instant quotes. So I'll be taking my laptop, my printer, my wireless modem with me and doing instant quotes there. I will also have a giveaway. I have another vendor fair at a local science museum and performing arts center in Sioux Falls, 45 minutes to the north of me, for their Member Appreciation Day and their 25th anniversary on August 22nd. That's costing me $100. $50 for the booth and $50 for the electricity, where I will be giving out instant quotes, and I will have a giveaway for another vacation voucher to entice people to come to my booth. Then on September 6th and 7th, I have a Ribs, Rods, and Rock and Roll event where I'm a new vendor for them. Again, I will have my mobile office with me along with vendor collateral. So I will have a 10x10 set up with a table, my mobile office, and collateral. Those are just 3 of my events, and I'm looking for more to get my name out there further in my community. Now, for those of you who weren't with me last week during my meetings, groups, and conventions training, let me put my YouTube link into the chat box, because these are some other events that I get involved in to find more local events that are going on and get my name out there as a travel partner. So that's another way of locally marketing myself. So I contact organizers of these events. So case in point, Sioux Falls, South Dakota was just announced yesterday as the host of the 2025 U.S. Olympic curling team trial in November, from November 6th to the 17th next year. I immediately got on the phone with the director of the Sioux Falls Sports Authority And one of his project managers, happens to be a friend of mine, and I left them both messages saying, hey, I would like to be your exclusive travel partner to help these potential Olympic and Paralympic athletes get to Sioux Falls and set up their room blocks for them. So I'm waiting on responses from them. But that's another way to get myself and my name out there. Yes, Caitlin.
Yes, sorry if I missed this, but how are you finding local places to set up a booth? Is it just a Google search you're doing, or how are you finding them, please?
So I am actually looking at different event websites, different companies' websites. If I know there's a fair coming up, I'm signing up for a vendor spot. So your local county fair website or regional fair website is a good place to start. I watch Facebook, my local areas, my local groups in Facebook. If I ever see a call for vendors, I'm usually right on top of it.
Perfect, thank you. So just
Yeah, it's a
finding
it's
the
a
events.
varied group of sources, but I'm always watching the media and social media for things that I can get involved in. Like this week, I'm refereeing at the South Dakota Special Olympics Summer Games for their soccer tournament in the afternoon session on Friday, because I'm a former United States Soccer Federation official. And I'm like, this is right up my alley. Let me do that. I'd love to do this. And I'm going to make an in-kind donation to the SOSD as well from my business to become one of their sponsors. So I'm putting my name out there as well and getting on their vendor board as well as a donating sponsor to the event. So this is bringing in over 600 athletes. The projection is over 2,000 spectators from around the state of South Dakota or more. The economic impact to Vermilion is, what they say, $150,000 to $250,000 just for the weekend, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday that they're going to be here. Plus, it's associating my name locally with a charity that I'm supporting by volunteering at this event and by being a sponsor of the event. So that's another way that you can locally market yourself, is by becoming a sponsor of a local youth team or a local charitable event. I have a couple of different prizes, a couple of different trip vouchers that I'm giving away. One for Elk Point for the Cure, F-O-R-E, the Cure, for their golf tournament, and one for the Elk Point Jefferson boys basketball team for their big fundraisers. So those are a couple of other ways that I am sponsoring and helping out the local community as well in raising funds. So yeah, so Richard, I think I answered the questions about what are good places that you can get or rent a booth. So you can set up booths at your local farmers market, your local fairs, street fairs, hot rod nights, or weekends. You can do it all those places. Richard also asked, how would you personally approach business owners at a networking event in a way that brings their natural shields down? Simply put, I just say to them, hey, I would like to partner with you and your business on trying to bring in customers to your business and clients to mine. And I think we can work out a really good partnership in order to do this for a customer appreciation day for your business that will bring in customers to your business. And then let's couple it with a giveaway. And then I would sell the voucher to the business for a discounted price. And then I make money off the voucher. They make money off the client, the customers coming in. And then I would get the client list, and they would have new of those who signed up to win the voucher. And then they would get the new customers coming in, and hopefully that would turn them into repeat customers. So it's a win-win for both businesses. Moana, you're absolutely right. Local schools do usually have fairs in the community. What are ways that help avoid ending up on Facebook jail while adding groups and networking on there? Do not add too many groups at once. You do not want to add more than 10 groups a day. That is a big one that is going to get you thrown into Facebook jail every single time. Do not add more than 20 people a day. That will get you thrown into Facebook jail every single time. So, Robin says, I sponsor a baseball team and a soccer team and doing yard signs. Yes, those are some great ways to do it. I'm thinking about getting a yard sign with my business name on it for the front of my house. Just because I do have my address on Google. Sponsoring a tea at local fundraising golf outings is a great idea. Now, how do we download and use media on Canva? So that may be a Canva Pro edition exclusive thing. Robin, I would have to check. I have the Pro edition, so I'm not sure. But usually all you would have to do is download it as an MP4. So, Victoria asked, how would the business owner buy the voucher? So I would set a price based on, so I use a program called Marketing Boost for my vouchers. Plus I use Marnie's vouchers, which are worth up to like $3,500. And then Amy Edwards, my platinum, has some vouchers that I use as well that have a specific retail value to them. So I set a price, say $500, for the business owners to buy them from me. And then they pay me that, and then I give them the voucher to use for their giveaway. Because remember, with these vouchers, we're not making any commission on them. Okay, so we're not getting any marketing dollars unless we actually sell the airfare to the client and charge the service fee. So I use Marketing Boost myself. I will put it in the chat box. It's normally $99 per month. I'm not sure if they're still running their special of $37 a month right now. CMI, Creative Marketing Incorporated, is $99 a month. And then some of the others are like $199 a month. So talk to your mentors or your platinums first. They will more than likely have vouchers that you guys can use, or go to Marnie Hernandez's vouchers training. It should be listed in the Rising Tide schedule if you are not on that. Or search for the Facebook private group Vouchers. It's simply called Vouchers, and I'll put it in the chat box. And you can go to her training and can get access to the vouchers that she uses for free. Yeah, no problem. But local marketing and social media marketing go hand in hand as well, because you want to target, your target market is going to be your local area plus about 150-mile radius. So you want to focus your Facebook groups that you join in that 150-mile radius as well for your regional marketing. To make it easier, if your clients want to meet you in person and not over Zoom, it would make it a lot easier for you to go and see them versus going 1,500 miles away to meet your client just for a 2-hour meeting. Then I would insist it be over Zoom. Okay. So, and you can set that to whatever short a distance or whatever long a distance from wherever you are based as you want. But I would suggest for your local and regional marketing on social media and your local marketing, make it for your local marketing, try to go out 20 to 30 miles at least, and try to get your name out there in that radius, in the towns and cities in that area. I mean, if you live in a big city, then try to hit every section of that city. If you live in a small town, try to hit all the towns in that 20 to 30 mile radius of where you live. Yes, Eventbrite and Meetup help you find the networking events as well. That leads me to another point. For local marketing, join your local chamber of commerce. Okay? You will network with professionals in your area and you will get to go to meetups. You will get to go to networking events. You will get to go to a lot of events that will get your name out there with other local professionals in the area. And you never know who you are going to meet. So I have a training on utilizing your local chamber of commerce on my YouTube page that I would suggest everybody watch as well. I have 2 different trainings. One is mine and talking about a ribbon cutting for my business, and one is Mike Lashardi, one of the golds from Team Empire, talking about the business cutting and what it has done for his business. We did these joint trainings together a few months ago. I would suggest watching those trainings on my YouTube as well. But utilizing your local chamber of commerce can be very, very beneficial to your business. Because you are not only going to meet professionals in other businesses, but you're going to also meet like-minded professionals that may be looking for your services to coordinate travel for their employees and possibly even their clients. So that's a good way to get your name out there as well. Do you guys have any questions about local marketing, how it ties into social media marketing, what more you can do for local marketing right now? Networking can turn into a very big commission opportunity. I networked with the head of the National Weather Service in Sioux Falls. He also owns a local fishing store in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And I am earning a $4,800 commission on a $48,000 triple hotel block in November. Just because I know him, and I knew based off the post from last year's Ice Fishing Institute that they had problems getting room blocks set up for their vendors. So I contacted him and I said, hey, Todd, look, I know you had problems with getting these room blocks for your vendors last year. Let me take care of that early for you this year. And let me get these set up for you. And he said, that's fine, go for it. And I did, and it's $200 a night, 60 room nights, 4 nights per night. So it's 240 room nights at $200 a night. 10% commission on each comes to $48,000, $4,800 commission for an hour and a half worth of work. I will be earning my IATAN card and walking the stage next year. And it all came from marketing. Does anybody have any questions for me? And feel free to unmute. Thank you, Charles.
Yes, I have a question. I want to ask, who do you use for your travel insurance?
I use Tinleg. I use our travel insurance provider. It's the only one that Archer will help us cover if we have any problems.
People using. Okay.
Yeah, if you have any problems other than through Vax, and I don't even use Vax's coverage anymore because the coverage through Tinleg is so much better. In terms of the medical coverage through the emergency evacuation or repatriation of remains coverage, anything that you may need to that could happen on a trip, the Tinleg coverage is so much better. Plus, it's underwritten by Berkshire Hathaway, which is a very, very well-known A+ rated insurance company in several different lines of specialty insurance. That's all I use. It's 17% commission, plus they pay us out the following month after we write the policy and pay it. So don't let anybody else tell you to use Alliance or Nationwide or anybody else. Tinleg is the only one that Archer recognizes. Chris, I buy my shirts from Queensboro.com. Let me put it into the chat box. I got 10 t-shirts, 8 polo shirts, and 3 hats for $331 shipped. Embroidery on 8 polos, digital printing on 10 t-shirts, and 3 embroidered hats. With that, with my order, I got a free Nike backpack embroidered with my business logo on it as well, and I received free shipping. I'm going to be buying 4 quarter zip pullovers with them, so lightweight pullovers, and receiving a free Nike dry fit polo with my logo embroidered on it with a value of almost $100 with that next order as well. Any other questions? Yep, exactly, Anna. Talk about traveling like you do the weather. You can do that with anyone. Moana shipping took me about 2 weeks because they have to run the proof digitally, then they have to send it to production, and then they will keep you updated. To the islands, it would probably be 3 weeks because it'll have to come air. It'll go ground to LAX and then air. Yeah, no problem, Rhea.
What did you use to do your website?
Ionos.com. That's who I have my
Repeat
web
that
hosting
again?
with. Yeah, I'll put them in the chat box.
Okay.
I have my email archiving. I have my SSL certification and security certification through them. I have my website through them, and I have my domain through them. And my website is all a drag and drop. So it was very simple to make. Took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to design the initial website, and it takes me about 20 minutes to update it when I remembered to do it, which I need to get better at. But I've been rolling in bookings here lately and quotes and stuff, so the yearly cost, they don't have, the yearly cost is $23.99 a month. So you're looking at about, let me do the math here. $287.88 for the website. plus $10 for your first year for your domain. Plus I have 3 different email addresses. I pay about $400 a year to Ionos. And it's well worth every penny. But you can use whoever you want. I mean, Wix, GoDaddy, Squarespace. You can use whoever. I don't really recommend GoDaddy because they will nickel and dime you and it will like triple in price the second year. And as soon as I saw that, I bolted and went to Ionos. And I do get a lot of hits on my website. It's what everything is linked to through my link tree, my Google website, my Facebook page. Everything is linked to my website. Nope, no code for attending this, Marie. You only get a code for NAO and for travel booking Q&A. Any other questions tonight?
No more questions.
Mark, what other sites do you recommend besides GoDaddy?
And I don't really recommend GoDaddy. I only recommend Ionos. Just because of the continuity and pricing. They haven't raised my rates once, and I've been with them over a year. So
Okay, that's the only one you use?
That's the only one I use.
Got it. Thank you.
Yep. Cornelia, no, I don't really utilize the website for Archer. I just use it for showing people in my new agent orientations and my Q&As if they have questions about how to change the specials in there. I did it first, and then I've been in business. I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've been with Archer and Evolution for over 2 now. About 6 months into my journey with Archer and Evolution, I decided I needed to revamp a website of my own and do my own thing with that. That would get me more hits. Yeah, no problem, Darlene. Than the one with Archer, and I needed more control over it, so I developed my own. Because with the one for Archer, the only thing that you can control is your bio, your profile picture, and your 2 specials. And I needed more control over that than just that. Right. My website is just straight www.72andsunnytravel.com. Yeah, no problem, Jennifer. Yeah, I don't even have anything related to Archer or Evolution on my website. Not even our IATA number on there. The only thing that I have that would be somewhat related to them is our our registration numbers. And that's because I needed to have it in order to get listed on the Better Business Bureau's website. Any other questions? Yeah, no problem, Keisha. Well, thank you guys very much for being here tonight. If there are any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information is up on the screen. This recording will be sent out to all the team leaders here in about an hour. If you want to review it, otherwise just go to my YouTube page, youtube.com/@72andsunnytravel. You guys will be more than welcome to review it. It will be up in about a half hour to an hour. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. I do all my trainings at this same time on this same Zoom every Tuesday night. Good luck to everybody in their journeys with Archer and Evolution Travel, and I look forward to seeing you again on one of my next trainings. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a great evening.